All right, Crush, here is another workout. We've done this in the past. This time I put an RX option. This one I stole like last summer from Katrin Davis-Daughter. I saw that she had done it, or maybe Bergeron, maybe for CompTrain they did it. It's a 30-minute EMOM. In fact, I think it's one of their named workouts, but it's 30 minutes. You're supposed to pick, and I forget what theirs is really high. Like they do like, anyway, 1 minute you do a certain number of burpees, the next minute you do a certain number of calorie rowing. And you alternate, go back and forth for 30 minutes. So it's 15 rounds of burpees, 15 rounds of calorie rowing. And if I remember, the competition or the Ben Bergeron option is like something ridiculous, like 20 calorie row and like 20 burpees or some just outlandish kind of thing. There's definitely certain things that these folks that are highly competitive in CrossFit do that just blow my mind. Sidetrack. Going back to, it was just something I watched yesterday. I'm recording this on a Thursday. I watched Rich Froning video of him doing 21.3, 21.4. 20.3 was the toes to bar, muscle ups, pull ups, and the front squats and thrusters. 20.4 is the complex. So something that amazes me about some of these athletes is when I was watching his video, on the side of the video was they had superimposed his Whoop. And for those that don't know, your Whoop monitors your strain, your heart rate. Really good for sleep and recovery. That's why I like most of us for monitoring my sleep and recovery. But it had that overlaid on the right side, and it showed his heart rate. And it showed his heart rate real time as he's working out. As he's working out, he goes through the front squats, his heart rate gets to like 139. Not very high. According to the Whoop, it was like at 50% of his max or something like that, or 60% of his max, something like that. While he was doing his toes to bar, his 30 unbroken toes to bar, which 30 unbroken toes to bar already is impressive to me. We have some people in here that can do 30 unbroken, but that's impressive to me. While he was doing that, his heart rate dropped 10 beats per minute. It went from like high 130s down to low 130s, or down to like 129, something like that. So while he was doing his toes to bar, that was rest and recovery for him, which is just, I mean, that just amazes me that you can rest and recover other than just sitting down or standing up. Like if I'm actively doing something, I'm not recovering. My heart rate's elevated. Then he did the thrusters, elevated a little bit, and then in his 1 minute rest, his heart rate came way down. And then the same thing in the chest to bar. The chest to bar, his heart rate actually dropped doing the 30 chest to bar pull-ups unbroken. His heart rate came down before he got to the thrusters. So like the bar work for him was actually the muscle ups. His heart rate did go up on the muscle ups. He did 15, and then like 7 or 8, and then the last set. He did 3 sets, but he did 15 to start, and then at 15, his heart rate did go up during the muscle ups. But that's the kind of stuff that blows my mind. Anyway, back to today's workout. If they can do 20 burpees 1 minute and 20 calories rowing the other minute, and successfully hold that 20 and 20 for 30 minutes, that is astonishing to me. Astonishing. That is like beyond I can't even comprehend that. Today, for us normal folks, I put 2 options: a performance option and a fitness option. If you want to pass, it's a pass, no pass kind of thing. It's not a scored event. Either you do it and you successfully get all the reps, or you don't. For performance, you must do 14 burpees every minute. So when we did this last summer, doing 14 burpees, I was able to get those done in like less than 30 seconds. And that gave me 30 seconds to rest. I tried pacing a few of those minutes and trying to do 14 closer to a minute. I remember that being worse because you get no rest. But 14 burpees is RX for performance. And the calorie row is gonna be 13 calories for the guys, 11 calories for the girl. I'm basing this off of what I did last summer. So if you want to be able to check that you passed today's workout, you must do the 14 burpees every minute, no less. You can't do 13 1 minute. If you do that once, you don't pass. And then the rowing is 13 calories for the guys, 11 for the ladies. For fitness, it drops a little bit. Now you're looking at 11 burpees per minute, an 11 calorie row and 9 calorie row for the ladies. So it drops a little bit. Pick which one's challenging, challenge yourself, see if you can hold it, see if you can maintain it. Obviously the bigger classes, some will start with burpees, some will start with rowing and just switch back and forth. Ideally, especially if you're just really trying to go for it, hopefully you're not waiting for somebody to get off the rower so you can get on the rower, because that's gonna impact you being able to get that 13 or 11 calories, especially in the minutes 20 and up. But this is definitely would fit into Hell Week for a lot of people. Have a good Wednesday.